The moment you speak those words, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want," you declare a truth that trembles beneath your skin and echoes across centuries. No longer a gentle poem, this is a battle cry launched by kings in war, whispered by mothers in midnight anguish, claimed by broken men staring into the silence of the divine. It is not a hope, it is not a wish, it is an unshakable decree that you are guided by a presence greater than fear, that provision flows through you like a river under ice, constant and unstoppable. Feel it, this is the first spark of real power, the kind that reshapes your relationship with scarcity, with money, with your own potential. When you affirm, "I shall not want," you refuse to shrink from life's storms. You shift from the pattern of the crowd, faith on Sunday, dread on Monday, lofty dreams in your mind, timid actions in your world, to a new operating system wired for abundance. Think of the greatest minds Napoleon Hill interviewed, 50-100 millionaires who recognized that success is born in thought, that faith is practical muscle, not just incense in a chapel. They all lived the 23rd Psalm before they wrote their checks. They didn't whisper maybe or I hope, they proclaimed nothing will be lacking. That certainty carved their destiny. Imagine your mind as a garden. Words are seeds. When you water, "I shall not want," with the emotion of conviction, your subconscious begins to bloom. Doubt withers. Fear evaporates. In its place rises action, bold, relentless, courageous. You are no longer at the mercy of chance, you become a conductor of your own reality. Every time you repeat that declaration with feeling, you reinforce the command that scarcity is a lie and abundance is your birthright. Then comes the peace of green pastures. To lie down in lush fields is not idleness, it is a strategic pause, a reset that refines your vision. While the world races, frantic and grasping, you rest in clarity. Those verdant lawns in your mind represent moments of stillness where insight appears, where strategy emerges like blades of grass after a flood. The tranquil waters you walk beside are not an escape, they are the calm stream of purpose guiding your steps. You learn to make decisions from a place of inner alignment, not knee-jerk reaction. You find that the greatest leaders, the prophets, the inventors, the entrepreneurs, move with quiet authority. They speak when they mean to, step when they choose to, because they know who is steering the helm. And when you step into the valley of shadows, you carry a torch bigger than your fear. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. The psalmist did not promise an absence of danger, he promised presence. You will face setbacks, betrayals, and moments so grim they feel like the end of everything. But remember Edison's 1,000 failures, Ford's bankruptcies, Disney's hundreds of rejections, each one crossed by the same bridge of faith that said, "I am not alone." Persistence is faith in motion. You wobble, you stumble, you bleed, but you do not stop. Every step forward is a rebellion against doubt, a victory carved into the bedrock of your spirit. Hear this, the darkness around you is only shadow, cast by the light you worship. It serves to sharpen your resolve. You may tremble, but you will not be paralyzed. You may hurt, but courage flows through your veins. You may question, but the quiet whisper, "You are not alone," will guide you across the threshold of your fears. That is the leadership of the soul, the mastery of panic, the transformation of dread into determination. And on the other side of the trial waits the banquet of mercy and goodness that tracks your steps. Day after day, storm after storm, grace trails you like a loyal hound, persistent, faithful, unending. Your true wealth is not what you hold in your hand but what you leave in the world, acts of kindness, the light you ignite in others, the legacy of generosity. True prosperity is stitched from character, vision, and service. It is the imprint of your life on the fabric of humanity. So stand up and claim it. Nothing will be lacking in my life. Plant that seed deep in the soil of your mind. Then take another and whisper, I choose peace before progress, because the truest breakthroughs begin in stillness, not chaos. Breathe deeply. Close your eyes. Visualize your green pastures, your projects aligned with purpose, your decisions fueled by clarity, your soul anchored in calm. Let the water of tranquility wash away the noise, revealing the path laid out just for you. This is your invitation to live beyond survival, to thrive in divine partnership. This is your call to walk with intention, guided softly yet firmly by the unseen shepherd. This is your moment to rise above scarcity, to face your shadows with unshakable courage, and to let goodness trail you every single day. The words you speak shape the world you inhabit, so speak life, speak faith, speak abundance. Decide now, in this breath, that you will not want. Decide that your legacy will outlast your ambitions, that the impact you leave will outshine your possessions, that the soul you build will echo in eternity. And if you're ready to brand this truth in your heart, type below, I shall not want. Consider this more than a comment, it is the handshake between you and your future, the spark that ignites every promise in this psalm. You were created not just to survive, but to flourish, to pave pathways of mercy, to erect monuments of courage. Your journey begins here, guided, provided for, unstoppable. Nothing will be lacking,